Yo, what's poppin', YouTube? I tell you, there's a lot going on in the world. The world will take you different places. The world will distract you in different places. The world can even enlighten you. But at the present moment in which we're living, it seems like we are truly headed for destruction, which will be the end of this society as we know it. In order for it to change, the society has to change. And seeing that it's not a healthy one, it is bound to self-destruct. A great example of this would be the movie entitled Leave the World Behind on Netflix. If you have not seen that movie, I highly recommend that you watch that movie. Why? Hollywood always gives us an idea of what is to come before it happens. Not to mention the fact that you have a couple of books that is filled with truth and falsehood. However, all of them talk about the end of this world as we know it, and how it's going to go up in smoke, in flames. And the sad part about it is, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Leave the World Behind depicts the story of this family going on vacation. They rented a home in the rural area of New York because they themselves were from the city. And if you're living in any big city, I highly recommend that you find you a rural place to go to in case of an emergency. All major cities will be up in smoke. They are the first to go. If you have a Tesla, you know, one of those Elon Musk cars, well, you may want to think about having one. In fact, they just recalled over 2 million of those cars today. Yes, those Teslas. You want to know why? Just like what we saw in that movie, They Leave the World Behind. The internet system went out. Satellite went out. Or they hit the button to cut everything off. So all of your electronics will stop working. No phone service. The lights went out. Animals will end up in your backyard. Birds will end up in your pool. People acting strange. Even your friends at that point may not even be your friend. May come outside with a gun and blow your brains out. You better watch that movie, Leave the World Behind. In fact about it, Batman, one of those Batmans, the guy that broke Batman's face mask when he beat him up bad, yeah. Did you see the ending when the guy was blowing up the football field in the middle of the movie? Not the end, but in the middle of the movie, towards the end. When the football field blew up and people began to raid the homes of others, the poor was actually robbing the rich, going inside their homes, and this is what's going to take place. These Teslas, getting back to these Teslas, these Teslas went on auto mode, autopilot, and they drove themselves or was programmed to jam up routes, roads, bridges, so that no one could get through. Whether if you're trying to escape or go towards the city, you were stuck wherever you were going. And these cars being autopiloted by themselves was programmed to do just that. Maybe this is why over 2 million of those Teslas was recalled because it was related to an autopilot problem. Could you imagine what that would be like for you? Are you ready for such an event? A tragedy? And what makes it so bad is that you have all of these deer that came into the backyard of the family's home. And there was hundreds of them. The deers and the birds were telling you what was going on. Then you had the son of the couple who rented the home of the black couple. Okay, and his wife ended up dead on the plane. She didn't make it. Her plane fell out the sky. Modern day technology. Hopefully, if you're ever on a plane, let's hope that it don't fall out the sky. You don't know when you want to go, but let's hope that it's not while you're on a plane. Because when you're on the plane, you can't control anything. You're just sitting back as a passenger. But in this scenario, you can be as a sheep. And somebody zap a button for that satellite, or another country destroys your satellite or cause it to misfire or throw a virus inside of the computer programming that actually has a direct connection with the satellite, can jam it up, and your plane is on the ground. Your plane is in the sea. People are dead all over. Store up on your food. If there's a secret place that you can do that, make your shed, I don't know. Some people are not going to make it. Some people are not built for this sad ending that we are about to encounter. We don't know when, but we know it's coming. While everybody was sport and playing and everything was going good, everybody was on the beach until that oil rig showed up. That oil barge, that oil ship, and it had White Lion on it. It all meant death and destruction for America. Will your town be first? What would you be doing when disaster comes where you reside at? Are you able to get to a remote area in the country somewhere, whereas you can have some type of plan B? I'm going to tell you like this. Black people better get some white friends, and white friends better get some black friends. I'm just telling you 100. If we are expected to survive in this great disaster that is coming our way, color is not going to matter. Whatever color you are in the crayon box is not going to matter. The only thing that is going to matter is humanity. And obviously we're doing a very bad job at that, or are being programmed to do a very bad job at that. And just think, Elon Musk not only owns these Tesla cars, he is the same individual that got the FDA approval to place a programming chip inside of your head. Whew. Y'all better stop playing out there. Now, Elon Musk is the devil. Elon Musk is Satan. He's part of that non-justice league. I'm just saying. If you haven't checked that movie out, go check it out. The sound waves that they were hearing could actually take your teeth out, or a type of bug. But I would actually say that it could be sound. I remember when I was in the military and we went through these sound decimals of hearing what you could hear with the earphones on your ear. And I still hear this sound today. Only fruit can pick it up. Everybody can't hear it. But you have to remember what frequency can do to you, just like it did to them. It can take your teeth out. They have frequencies that'll make your eyeballs pop out. They have frequencies that'll make your nose bleed. I'm just saying. Now, if you don't believe me, just go and do some research. This is not Mo just talking. This is from experience and research that I'm giving you firsthand. Not to mention, you see a lot of these prophecies that they speak about in these tampered books. It's all unveiling itself right in front of your face. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to pay for your food with your hand? Are you ready to pay for your food being scanned by a machine in your head? It can go both ways, in your hand or in your head. They've already showed you that you can do it with your hand. You can pay for items right now, not only for food, but for your credit card if you're going shopping. Just like you can use your phone right now to open up your hotel door room and your house and your alarm systems that you have on your house. Just think, at the click of a button, all of that is gone. You're either locked out or locked in. I'm just saying. And I keep telling you all to stay out of prison. Stay out of prison. Because once you're an inmate in prison, and especially during these times in which we are speaking, when the button is pushed, or when the fire is about to hit the city in which you're at, what is the prison administration going to do? Are they just going to leave you locked in your cell and abandon you? Are they going to do that? Are they going to just exterminate you? Open up the door and just shoot you? You don't know. I don't know, but they know. I'm just giving an educated guess. But you can't single out what I'm saying either, because you don't know. And according to our society, criminals are the worst people among us. So when it does happen, why should they care about the worst people that dwelt among them? Something to think about. I'm just saying. So if you haven't went and watched that movie, Leave the World Behind, I highly encourage you to do that. Don't skip over that movie. Watch it. Pay close attention to that movie and what is actually happening in your life and what could actually happen. And you must remember, Hollywood always gives you a synopsis of what is going to happen before it happens. If you think I'm lying, just think about Star Trek. That's just one. And so forth and so forth. Do your research. I'm not here to give you a whole class and hold your hand. I'm just telling you that the writing is all on the wall, and it's up to you to get yourself prepared. It got so bad that the animals was actually telling to them, hey, you're invading our space now. Right? That was another sign as well. And the animals did not killed them. The two ladies, Julia Roberts and the daughter, the black man's daughter. But the animals was talking to them, letting them know that something was wrong. And then you're going to have houses that's going to be abandoned. You may find shelter. You may find a home that has a bomb shelter in it or a panic room. Hopefully with items that's already needed to survive. Your car is going to be horrible. Car accidents. Everybody has all of these electric cars right now. Going down the road at a push of a button, they can be stopped like that. Cause all type of chaos in the street, accidents. So a lot of people are already dead. I'm just saying, y'all talking about population control, end of the world. Go view that movie. And once it's all over, who reclaims it all? Because some people will be living underground. They have cities right now in underground. Yeah, over there in Nevada. It's all real. 100. So you think about that. And if you haven't viewed that, like I said, go check it out. It is worth your time. Get yourself prepared. Stop sporting and playing. And get prepared for the worst. Because it's coming. Can you imagine getting all of your food stamps cut off? All of the banking systems is closed. All of the stores are closed. Cars are driving by themselves. People walking down the street killing each other. People kicking down other people's doors for survival. Your neighbor can turn on you in the last day. You can't trust anybody. Where will you be? And who will you be with when you have to leave the world behind? It's your brother, THEMOSHOW Chicago, where knowledge is power. It is your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. Comment. Okay? And if you haven't done so already, press that subscribe button below. Hit that notification bell so that you can get all of the new videos that I upload on YOUTUBE. Also, press those comments, like, and the share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation on how to prepare to leave the world behind. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out, and never give up on your DREAMS.